So I run frantically into Kroger to get ketchup before my McNuggets get cold. And as I stand at the self-checkout with only a jumbo bottle of Heinz tomato ketchup, everyone starts fucking laughing at me, like what the hell. Then I remember I'm wearing this shirt. I am so fucking pissed off right now. In hindsight you should have checked what you were wearing. It's fun to stay at the smacks the side of my boombox to get the CD to stop skipping. I made my first Photoshop thing. I love it. Never have I seen anything that more perfectly encapsulates the personality of a better fish. Me playing any video game does not touch the block button at all throughout the game. No block button, we lose like men. Dodge or die, there is no block. What the F is this dodge nonsense? You hit them harder and faster than they hit you, and that is how you play video game. You can't take damage if the enemy is dead. Don't talk to me about buffing or debuffing stats either. The only stat that matters is the enemy's HP, and I'm going to debuff it all the way to 0. Next some loser is gonna tell me to use the brake button in a racing game. No, I hold accelerate the whole time and either drift or die. Drift. In this house, we ram straight into every wall. Just found out there are 2 bones in my shin and 2 shins on my body. That's 4 bones. F this dude, that's not even the worst of it. Go look up what your ribs are made of. Okay, I will, but I'm warning you, if it's bones, I'm gonna be so pissed off. An exorcism is basically a Catholic priest eating the demon out of your body. Okay, as a Catholic, I have to say this is extremely incorrect. It is not a priest eating the demon out of your body. It's God shouting, "Begone thought" through the priest to send the demon away. Okay, if a single motherfucker comes near me with a red balloon, in the next cycle of infinity I'm going to freak the F out with both fists. Local blogger Dex Small Childer's response to his own inability to handle scary clown movie. Don't be ridiculous, I deck the balloon. God, I miss the days when you could show up to a stranger's farm and he'd say, "What's your name, boy?" and you'd take off your hat and hold it to your chest to better let him see your face and reply, "Why, I ain't got none, sir. On account of my mammy passed on before she could give me one." And he'd tell you he's real damn sorry to hear that and ask what he can do you for, and you'd tell him that you can't read nor even write neither, but you're mighty good with horses and can mend them fallen fence posts, what you saw on your way in, and won't ask for nothing much more than a hot meal and a warm barn to sleep in, and he'd keep his wife and daughters inside, but send his boy, who ain't got married yet, even though his mama tells him he needs a woman, out with a lantern and some stew at night, and the two of you get to talking, and he'd throw you his flask to take a swig from and watch you drink in from it while he leant against the door frame, and when he finally got called back on up to the house again he'd take a sip from it too, real slow, like it weren't the whiskey what he were tryna savor. You see, you don't get posts like this on Twitter. Gonna go stand in a creek. Do you guys need anything? Yeah, I need you to find a leaf and gently set it in the water and watch solemnly as it floats away. Got finally a reasonable request. Mexico fish orgies are making dolphins go deaf. The what now? Guillermo, stop. It's too much. Men will be like, Billie Eilish makes music for girls who think they're tough but can't ask for more napkins while they listen to Eminem. What the F does this mean? Where did we lose you? You can literally always tell if an artist is/was a furry or not by asking them to draw a dog like this. Not a furry. Furry. I'm reading on old superstitions and do not go out collecting nuts on September 14th, Holy Rude Day, as the devil will be out nutting too. September 14th, the day the devil nuts. Happy Devil Nut Day. Drawing memes. Lining up a piece of paper with a teacher slid a shell and taking a photo. Is this the meaning of ascended? This is some next level right here. How to do a sprinter crunch. Step 1. Give up and let your soul flee from your body. Work smarter, not harder. Ho ho ho. Listen, Buster at minimum wage. I'm not doing either. Piss off. When the DM says, I'll allow it, do you run orthodox idea or request? Be handed a letter by your maid, break the wax seal, read it with dawning understanding, and then slowly look up into the middle distance with an ominous smirk. Order your carriage to be prepared at once. Me getting a text and calling a lift. The year is 9. Some motherfucker be touching cow tits, and oh boy, he's about to invent cereal. I beg your pardon. Beg. Florida man accidentally discovers missing person using Google Earth. I'm losing my absolute at the Elmo in the background. I have a right not to see a penis in the ladies' room. Men have a right not to see a lack of a penis in a men's room. This is gross of course, but I'm stuck on the implication that men need to see penis in the bathroom or it's a human rights violation. Hey, quick question. When would you be seeing another person's genitals in the ladies' room? Me, walking into the men's rooms. Alright, everybody show me your PP right now, or I'm filing a Title IX complaint. Why are we here? Just to suffer. Every 5 minutes I have to clean my glasses. Yesterday I went to buy something, and the store owner looked up and said something to me in Chinese, and I was so surprised I just said what in English, and then we stared at each for a full 10 seconds like what the F. We are in Spain. My English teacher says a lot, and every time I'm like, haha, I bet he's from Canada. But then I remember, I'm Canadian, I live in Canada. I watch so much American TV nowadays that today, when I went downstairs and saw my dad drinking tea I thought to myself, what is he, British? And then I realized my dad is British. I'm British. We live in Britain. What the F is going on? What the back looks like. What the customer thinks the back looks like. Fun fact. If you approach an employee and insist that they go back check the back for an item that's not on the shelf, there is a 90% chance that they'll go to the back room, scratch their ass and check their text messages for 5 minutes, and come back out with a sympathetic smile and a back sorry, because they know without even looking that the stock isn't there. Or the old can you ask a manager? Spadeer man, doth all things, a spadeer can sundry webs he can weaven. Thieves like flies he can cacken, lo anon cometh spadeer man. Be he strange, lest ye, but he hath strange chimerical blood, swingeth he from a third. Cast thine yn overhead. God what, anon cometh spadeer man. Plunges hand into water, pulls out a live lobster, and answers it like a phone. Places lobster gently back into the tank. Wrong number. The woman I'm planning to marry showed me this pebble that looks like a guitar pick and with an entirely straight face said, it's for rock music. Marry her faster. American but Amerishold. Can this be our foreign policy from now on? Would you be willing to be my BDSM partner? Sorry, but I don't really do dance music, and I'm not looking to collaborate with other producers as of now. This doesn't say EDM. Pour a glass of milk into a glass of seltzer water for a truly bad experience. Fish, are you okay? No, I'm not. I don't like to waste food, and I still have a whole glass that I need to finish. It dances in my mouth. I'd say why would you do that, but I don't have any impulse control either, so I can't judge. It has been consumed. What did it cost? My tummy is upset. Poison ivy. Magneto. Being gay and right. Gay/lesbian solidarity. I love that I have to go to menswear to find a shirt a human being in the world would wear, and then when I do it takes me 0.5 seconds to find it. I love that. Me. I need a plain black t-shirt. Target women's section. Would you like to have a giant scoop neck that would definitely completely show at least one of your boobs? Would you, an adult woman, like to wear a crop top? Would you like to look like a human pinata? Black. I think you mean dual tones, baby. Target men's section. Yeah, sure. It's the first thing you see as you walk into the shirt aisle. Have a good one. Women's section. Would you like a shirt made out of tissue paper that costs $34.99? Men's section. Here's 25 normal t-shirts for a quarter.